Welcome to this On the Radar Drift Alert. This report reflects aggregated public sentiment and emerging pain points identified through structured analysis of publicly available discussions, commentary, and fan perspectives. Global drift analysis indicates a clear structural shift in fan sentiment, with 4 entirely new high-signal pain points entering the priority rankings, while 3 previously dominant concerns have transitioned into risk status and declined in influence. No legacy concerns remain stable, and no previously tracked issues are currently rising in visibility, representing a full signal turnover event where new structural barriers have replaced prior drivers of fan hesitation. The most prominent new concern is financial accessibility, as international fans increasingly report total travel expenses exceeding €5,000 per person when accounting for match tickets, international flights, intercity transportation, and accommodation, reframing attendance from a broadly accessible global event into one perceived as economically restrictive and out of reach for many traditional supporters. Closely connected to cost is the growing perception that transportation infrastructure may not adequately support fans attempting to attend matches across multiple cities, with concerns centered on expensive transit options, logistical complexity, and extended travel timelines that reduce the ability of supporters to follow their teams continuously and fully participate in the tournament experience. Trust in tournament governance is also showing signs of erosion, as persistent perceptions of corruption, political influence, and ethical concerns surrounding FIFA reduce emotional investment and weaken motivation among some fans to commit financially or logistically to attending the event. At the same time, a cultural perception gap is emerging regarding the host nation's relationship to the sport itself, with some fans questioning whether the country's football culture, terminology, and historical engagement align with the traditions and emotional identity associated with the World Cup, influencing expectations around atmosphere, authenticity, and overall experience quality. In parallel, several previously dominant concerns have declined in relative importance, including safety and security fears, political controversy directly tied to the host country, infrastructure and accommodation quality concerns, and confusion surrounding tournament format changes, indicating a shift in focus away from external environmental risks and towards structural accessibility and trust-related barriers. Taken together, this drift indicates a fundamental transition in how fans evaluate World Cup attendance, shifting from concerns about safety and political environment toward concerns centered on affordability, logistical accessibility, institutional trust, and perceived cultural authenticity, suggesting that structural access itself is becoming a primary factor shaping fan engagement. Whether this shift represents temporary friction or a longer-term structural change in the relationship between global fans and the tournament remains an open question. And as always, interpretation of these signals and their broader implications remains in the hands of the viewer. This has been an On the Radar Drift Alert. Visit globalinsight.ai to explore structured sentiment intelligence and emerging narrative shifts across global industries. Thank you for watching.